back on Braden's Kitchen, and today I'm making a tofu scramble. That it's actually vegan, so my dad can have it. And just a quick reminder for everyone who makes this: make sure to wash your hands before and after you cook and eat, just like to stop the spread of COVID-19. So anyway, let's get on with the ingredients. So right here I have some tofurkey sausage, and you probably can't see, but it's tofurkey, which is plant-based original Italian sausage. They come in packs of 4, and they should be at your local grocery store. Then we have some tofu. I preferably use extra firm, but today we just have firm. We have some vegan cheddar cheese that's shredded. Over here we have some salt, and it's a little bit different because this one has iodine, which is a little bit healthier than regular table salt. Over here we just have ground black pepper. Here we actually have ground turmeric. So that is what gives the tofu the yellow scrambled egg color. Over here we have some vegan margarine to grease the pan. And I like to use some rosemary, even if it's just from your pantry, like dried rosemary from your pantry, that's fine. But if you have some rosemary on hand from the grocery store, like that's preferably better just because it's fresh. But today we're using pantry. So anyway, let's get cooking. Okay, so I'm gonna add my margarine to the pan. Well, not that much. I'm not making something insane. But so I'm gonna take my spatula. Just put it around, and like yes, the margarine is to grease the pan, but also it's also to get this a little oily, so that way, well, not oily, but like it's supposed to ensure moisture within the pan, so that way like you get that kind of greasy effect that you would with scrambled eggs. So I'm gonna take my tofu right now, and I'm going to cut it like, and I can show you a slice. Like, see, it's like really thin, but so it's like thin right now, but also what's gonna happen is like it really doesn't matter how it starts off, because I'm gonna chop it. I'm gonna cut it into little bite-sized pieces, so that way it looks more like scrambled eggs. So I'll turn it back when we get it chopped sized pieces. So I just finished chopping the tofu into pieces, and now what I'm gonna let it do is I'm gonna let it sizzle a little bit in the margarine in the pan, so that way like it'll let the tofu cook. And then like I'm gonna add my seasonings. So, I mean, you can get this recipe and many more recipes at bradenskitchen.blogspot.com. And, yeah, so, like, I have some, like, some of my videos are fudge, brownies, cookies, mainly desserts. This is my this is my first official dish. But I hope that you guys like this and some of my other recipes too. So now that I added my salt and pepper, I'm going to add in my tofurkey sausage to the dish, because the sausage cooks much quicker. So I want it to, it'll be well done if I put it in with the tofu, so I have to put it in a little bit later. Plus, when I add the cheese, it gives it a nice coating, so the cheese can't go in before the sausage. So now, since everything is incorporated together, I'm going to add my ground turmeric. And that's what makes the tofu yellow like scrambled eggs. So, maybe a little more. I know it looks like a lot, but trust me, that's all. It looks like more than you. It looks like more, but even what it looks like, like for example, looks can deceive you. So like it might look like too much, but you just have to keep adding, because when you have to remember that when you add, you can't take out. So just add little bits at a time. So now that the tofu looks like scrambled eggs, I'm going to add my rosemary. So you just want to give it a quick shake. And just so that way, like, it gets a lot of flavor, you want to add a lot. And now, since I have my rosemary added, a little more maybe? So now that I have my rosemary added, I'm going to add my cheese. So normally I have sliced cheese, but because we ran out, I'm just using the shredded cheddar cheese. So I'm just, like, normally it's sliced American cheese, but today I'm using cheddar because that's all we have. But, well, I'll put both in the ingredient list and you can choose what you like better. So I'm just gonna wait until it gets a nice coating. All right, so I just plated this on the table for my dad. It's his dinner tonight. Sometimes he switches breakfast and dinner, so.
It's true. This looks amazing, by the way. This is one of my all-time favorite dishes, and Brayden took it to the next level. It's unbelievable. You should make it at home. The ingredients are simple, and there's so much flavor. You're just gonna love this. Normally the bagel's toasted a little bit more. Sometimes I'll dip this in a Dijon mustard or some Tabasco, but this is just like heaven to me. So good. That is so good. The sausage has like a nice coating. The tofu is like the perfect texture. The color's great. It looks like eggs. It's got the right seasoning. I mean, it is just awesome. The way the cheese coats everything, it melts and coats everything. This is just one of my favorite dishes. Oh, thank you very much. It's delicious.
You're welcome. So in order to get this recipe and more recipes, just go to bradenskitchen.blogspot.com. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.